Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening for the Cage Warriors Academy Southeast Amateur title, and this bout will be contested at 185 pounds. Please welcome your next fighter into the cage in the blue corner, introducing Steve Riformato. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent making the walk to the red corner, Connor Hayes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the penultimate fight of the evening, our co-main event. Connor Hayes fighting out of the red corner, the black compression shorts. 5-0 representing Essex MMA, taking on Steve Riformato from Rough Diamonds MMA. 2-3 record in the black tie shorts. Both guys with 5. This is the 6th fight for both gentlemen. However, Hayes sporting the perfect record.
Yeah, Hayes also sporting a bit of taping around the thigh there, so whether that's a superstition thing, whether he actually needs the athletic tape, maybe something to keep an eye on as this one progresses.
And again, another fighter with that wide kind of point stance, bouncing in and out.
And Riformato, the first strike he threw in this fight was a leg kick directly at that piece of white tape.
It's like we used to always do is tape the opposite wrist. So if I had a busted left hand, I'd always tape my right one. That way they'd grab that instead of my busted one.
Oldest trick in the book.
He's working from the top position. He's trying to pop his head out there. Riformato doing well to try, but it just looks like the pass is inevitable.
Yeah, he's just about cleared both feet. He's going to try and step over the knees now and just pull his man's hips away from the cage.
Yeah, it makes it difficult when you're trying to pull the ankles because you can't actually get them back. You got to reach up underneath those knees and actually slide those hips off, and then you can sit down. And he's having a lot of trouble doing it right now because he hasn't pulled him away from the cage.
Again, though, looking to try and, as you said, Habib the legs. But is that in?
Well,
Yeah.
it is, but he's going to be very lucky to get it from this position. It'd be very unusual to be guillotined from full mount.
But the
It's
problem
happened,
behind it
but
is
it'd
he's
be
actually
bizarre.
underneath the chin. I mean,
Chipping away at the body.
yeah, but the only way you start chipping away that way is because you feel stuck and trapped. That's almost an oh shit throw. That wasn't I'm just going to go body, head. That was, I need to get out of here.
And finally pops his head up and out and into the full mount.
Big punches coming down from Connor Hayes here. Riformato looking for the sweep. Good work from Hayes. He's secured his arm around the back of the neck, and he's going to pound away with the right now, create some space, push down the forehead and let rip.
Yeah, it's all one-way traffic at the moment. Connor Hayes sort of set the pace right from the get-go.
I mean, it's a weird thing. Mount is one of the easiest things to get out of. It really, truly is. And the problem is everybody overthinks it.
It's turning and almost giving up his back.
Ooh.
Check
Nice
the back.
transition right into an armbar.
Yeah, it looked like he was switching for the armbar there at the end. And if nothing else, that's going to give Connor Hayes a whole lot of confidence going into that second round. He knows now that when this fight hits the mat, he's the daddy, he's in charge. He can take this wherever he wants it to. Is that going to make Riformato a bit more tentative with the strikes? We'll have to see.
It's gonna be an interesting second round because Riformato, for all his work on the bottom, he was being smothered. Can't allow that to happen again.
And how much of his arms did he really burn out on that guillotine? Because I always say only hold it if you can finish it. Because if you can't finish it, all you're doing is building lactic acid up in those arms.
And Connor Hayes put his 5-0 record on the line. He's in the black compression shorts, taking on Steve Riformato, the black tie wicked shorts, and he comes in fast as Riformato, but gives up the takedown.
And again, Hayes has left his neck in there. He needs to be careful here, but he's passed through. He looks like he's passed with the side control now. Good stuff here from the Englishman. Hayes fighting out of Essex MMA. Jamie Richardson in the corner there with him. He's got a big fight coming up in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, but what he's trying to work into, if you look, he was trying to go for that shoulder choke. Problem is the cage was in the way. So as he walked towards it, he realized, oh crap, he's got my head. I could do that. Oh no, I can't. I can't circle out.
Right. Real nice step over there from the side control right into full mount. And again, Steve Riformato, though, doing everything to try and change that position, And
it looks like Rich Mitchell there just warning about, I believe he's warning about grabbing the gloves there, or putting the finger into the gloves.
Well spotted.
You can grip around the wrist of the glove. You can't hook your fingers into any of the orifices of the glove. And with these amateur gloves that are big and bulky, it's easier said than done sometimes.
And sometimes it is an accident, the handle slip in there, but other times it's like, no, he's trying to hold it so he doesn't get punched.
Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
He's got a lot of time to work on top.
90 seconds here for Connor Hayes. Sits up, pumps some straight hands in, goes to the armbar, goes belly down.
And there's the tap. Wow, a quick scramble, grab the arm, belly down, move.
And a very emotional Connor Hayes celebrating in the cage there.
Moves to 6-0, Brad, and this is another young man who's starting to put some regional titles together.
Great show of respect between these two combatants, but you get the feeling that Connor Hayes wanted this one just a little bit more.
Wanted it and took it. Submission ending to our co-main event.
And it was a nice transition because he set it up, he baited him in, and then he took the arm bar. We had seen it in the first towards the end of it that he could jump it, and this time he just did, and it was a nice finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you your winner after 1 minute and 46 seconds of round number 2 by way of armbar, and the new Cage Warriors Academy Southeast champion, Connor